Hello, I'm Eagle Gardens 1 on Instagram, and this is fucking talking shit with Eagle, episode 428. The wormhole was running a little bit late, but I thought I'd at least log on and get things rolling. Rolling. Keep the show up rolling. Ah, little Ellie King behind in the background there. Good tune. I believe you've heard it before. Internet connection is just sucking. Close up some of these windows may help. There we go. It says it's live, but I can't see the chat. Hopefully, you guys have had a good Monday. Kick off the week in a great way. Mine was not bad at all. I cannot complain. Ah, there we go. 7 watching, and I couldn't see before, but I can see now. As soon as we get a couple on, I believe I'm probably going to turn off my camera and hang out in the background and chat while I do a little bit of transplant. I don't know, maybe leave the camera on. Who knows? Oh, there we go. We got some chat. We got Stu Moo. I seen he claim Harley Grower, Naughty Nicky. We nerd for life. How you doing, hero? Alex Boykachev, always an honor. Australian grown. Christopher 54. Sussex Meds. Christopher 54. Cheers to you. Always a pleasure. Always an honor. Let's get this chat popped out in a better sight of eye or sight of view there. There we go. There. Perfect. Live chat set. Australian grown. Cheers to you, my friend. Do a little refresh on this page. I get my chat 2 places. Can't miss it that way. No ways, no how. I was admiring your pictures from the weekend travels there, Naughty Nicky. Looks like you had a lot of fun. How could you not? Having some fun in the Michigan events. Where did I put my coffee? There it is. A little bit of coffee. Just dumping it everywhere. Johnny Candace, what's up? Of course, having a little bit of coffee out of the fucking talking shit with Eagle. Finally got the mugs made. I'm gonna work my way through the design. If you've had it designed and I've used it, the Candy Queen, fucking all of them. I'll get them one by one. Went to the mail out today, got some things out to you guys, some of the mugs, some of the beans. Be making another trip tomorrow as well. Oh, look at me babbling in the background there. There we go. Pause that guy. Jeez. Oh man, I wish I would have made it down to the Gene Traders, man. I looked at the massive amount of people that was there. Looked like a lot of people. And then after party, man, I love hanging out with cool people. I was so jealous. So jealous. Rolling me up some of that Medgrower 1 Biscotti times Primal Punch. I don't know what he named that stuff, but man, I am a fan. I am liking that stuff. Polly, be quick, be nimble. Cheers to you, my friend. Oh, what happened to my music? Did I kill my music? What else we got here we can listen to? Let's see. All the good ones they won't let us play. Seen Brass Against the Pot. They do some really good two colors covers, if I don't say so myself. Oh, Got here, chat. What are you guys smoking on? I always love to see what you guys are smoking on. Guess I could show you a little piece of this here mud before I bust it up. Better view there. I got half a second shot there. Fuck, I'm going to smoke out. I guess I was gonna go to bed, hang out with this naughty Nikki. Should come do an episode one of these nights. I believe that would be a lot of fun. I'm Medic. Cheers to you. That goes for the rest of you guys that has not been on the show yet. I always like to hear from you guys, your stories. Can you guys hear the music? I don't know. Turn it up a little bit. Seems crazy like that if you let you hear it or not. Trying to decide whether to go big or small on this doobie. Might as well go big, right? Go big or fall asleep. St. Louis Dave, says Johnny. What's in your garden? Fuck what's in your, what are you smoking? What's in your guys' garden? What are you growing? That's what I want to know. How about that? What are you growing? So, see, I got the chips probably in here clean. I got a clean one. He's gonna get probably. Oh yeah, that's clean. Glass tip there. Shit out there. Yucca Gardens, how you doing? Cheers, cheers, cheers. Nothing currently. Blueberry. All just cheers, cheers, cheers. Keith and Chief, hello. Trying to can of seed, pop it in. Grab my headphones, Jenny.
What's up, Eagle?
What's up, John?
Good to see you, man.
How you doing this evening?
Oh, it's been a lazy day. Another hot one, you know. Got up late. Dog was giving me crap today, didn't want to talk to me. You know, it was kind of one of those days. You know, he was stiffing me. He was just, hey, leave me alone. Yeah.
It was hot here, man. It was, or at least it felt hot. I think it was only like 82, which isn't like what you guys are talking about. No fucking 3-digit fucking whatever, but it was
Yeah.
pretty fucking warm.
Well, when you're not used to it, you know, it tends to be a little hotter than normal. So the folks up in the Northwest are really, you know, they're just not used to that. That's like Mingus was saying.
Right now, man.
Yeah.
That humidity.
That's a killer, the humidity. Man, it'll slow you right down. You feel like you're drowning, you know, that kind of weather. Your skin can't breathe, you can't breathe. Yeah.
Shit, I was shirtless up until the show, man. I was like, shit, I guess I'll throw on a fucking shirt, fire things up.
Right on. Yeah, I was talking to I was talking to Miranda Family Farms earlier. He said he was going to he might jump on if he can sneak out of the house and not wake his dog up. He wakes that dog up and the whole house is up, you know.
Oh, a big dog, I take it, huh? Or just a little loud dog?
He's, you know, his dog looks really close to mine. He's got a Jack Russell mixed with a pug, I think it is. So they kind of got the same kind of a body style look because mine's a pug with a beagle. So they both got curly tails. They both got that pug flap ears, their flop ears. But I think with the Jack Russell, he's got a little bit more independence. Those things will run around the walls. So I had a neighbor that had one of those, and I'd go down and I'd smoke out with him and stuff. And his dog, once he got excited and started running, they had couches on 3 different walls of the living room. That dog would literally run up onto the couch, around the corner, up on the wall, back down on the other couch. So he was literally making a racetrack out of the walls.
That's crazy. A little hyper, I would say, eh?
Yeah, that's the Jack Russell, and they're just a little too. They got a lot of energy, and they're too smart for their own good. They will figure out how to get out of situations without you knowing it. Sneak out of the house. They're good escape artists.
These fucking joints now that I'd started tipping some of the bigger joints. They remind me of crayons. Every time I like roll and pull it out, I'm like, I rolled me a crayon.
Yeah, I was liking that. I like that tip you put on it. Does it it helps with the draw and everything. You don't even have to lip it, right?
Right? Yeah, it helps. Actually, this is like a used one. This is like, you know, it's you can actually put like a roller size joint in there if you wanted to downsize and use it for like a touchstone still. You know what I mean? So
Oh
it's
yeah,
either a little one or a big one. This is out of one of
yeah.
those dab straws, the silicone ones. What I've been doing from there is when they get like this after, a few joints, get a little yucky look in there. Look at all that oil though. This is like an old dispensary tube right here from way back when. I filled this up with alcohol and I just throw the old ones in there, let them sit, and I pull out a new clean one, give it a couple shakes, wipe her down.
Ready to go. Yeah, no doubt. I like that. Good thinking. I got a kick out of that when I saw that. If I was into smoking joints, that's one of the things that I don't like about joints is the resinous tip at the end of it. After smoking on them, it's all over your hands, it's on your lips. And I'm not into that, so I always stayed away from it. Did the bong and the pipe, the little one hitters. I pulled out some of my Puckerberry knockout that I stashed away a little while back. Man, that stuff is kicking my butt. I've taken 3 hits off of it, and I'm wondering if I should take another one. Every time I do it, oh yeah, nice and sticky too. Enjoying it.
It says it's 83 and 50. I guess I'm being a little whiny. It could be worse. It could be worse.
Well, I'm sitting at 84 in my room right now. And as I see it right now, that's not too bad because normally when these things kick on, it gets right up into the 88s and almost 90s right away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I talked to the representative a little bit and did give you a name by name. This is who told me. But before I had called, I sent him an email and I was like, give me a call, right? Give me a call. I'd like to discuss this. And so I'm not big on typing. I think we've been over this, man. This, in fact, I'm guilty of. There's been a lot of fucking invites that I've hit up somebody and they're like, okay, here's my email address. Hit me up. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I usually forget or fucking just don't get around to the email invites and shit. Pretty lazy like that. So uh, I finally get somebody back today and they were like, I do not wish to embarrass you with my terrible English. Uh, so I'm not going to give you a call. Basically, we can communicate just fine in email, or there was another source of communication there. And I'm thinking,
Uh-oh.
well, fuck, now we're at a stalemate because, well, if I can't just spit it out to you, good luck on that fucking 3 day long letter that I really need to,
Right. Yeah.
so so I did kind of, write back and kind of tell them that the lights I felt were underpowered, they were turned down, this and that. They were like, oh, okay. Uh, Provide us results. So
What was that?
basically call it. They were like, what they wanted me to provide results that it was not. They were turned down, or they weren't set at the factory. Whatever.
So they didn't believe you, in other words.
Basically, yeah.
Huh. Huh. Well, why would you say something like that if it wasn't true? I mean, that don't make sense. I don't know. Maybe they're just trying to cover their quality controls ass, because that seems like that's
Could
a
be,
quality
could be.
control kind of situation where if you got quality control inspections in the right places, your product's going to go out front, you know, and that's the
Well,
whole
it just
point of
made
that.
me up. I'm gonna end up probably just getting a par map or a par meter. Then not that bad. If I'm gonna test, keep doing the like things. I wanted to get one the last sponsor, grab one just to have. You know what
Right.
I mean? But they want to play like that. I'll buy one. Test one. I've got the like a kilowatts meter and shit. But if you want, good light information, well, I guess I'll spring for the cash and grab it.
Yeah, those
We'll see.
they can get up there pricey, up to a couple $300, $400.
Uh, I think I've seen some decent ones for about $150 to two,
Yeah.
which I don't think is too bad. I mean, especially if you're going to reuse it, you know what I mean, at multiple occasions.
Well, I would think with as many people
Let's see
that
what
are
it
doing
says.
the evaluations of the lights and everything, there's a lot more people buying those types of things. Seems like the price of them should go down, just like anything else.
Right, I agree.
Yeah. So I can see that happening. I mean, I've already seen a few apps that are for a phone, but you actually have to have the attachment to do the par meter reading. So the app really doesn't do
I've
that.
seen some that you can just put your phone out there and get a reading, but I just don't believe it.
Yeah, it's yeah. I question that too. I question. But it does kind of I was going by the par meter on my phone too, but then after a while I just started taking temperature readings at the top of my leaves and figuring as long as the tops of my leaves are at the right temperature, everything should be good. Of course, I haven't done that for a minute. I'll check out and see what it's like. But I'm going to take a hit. That's what I'm going to do.
Sweat my ass off over here.
Welcome to the oven.
You there?
Who's that?
Huh. You're
Did
hitting
I trip?
slow-mo on my end.
Uh-oh.
You,
I went.
no, I might. I think it's just me, to be honest with you. Good morning, GMO. How are you, my friend?
Oh boy. Well, that's some good hit stuff. Messed my eyes up on that one.
Oh, you know it's good when you get that third eye to blink.
Yeah.
Some of the very lucky few to get the new cups were sent out today.
Nice.
Sent a few out today. I'll send a few out tomorrow. Working my way through the designs. What's up, Mr. Richard T? Nice to see you. Oh,
Oh, having a hard time talking now.
that was too big of a hit there, Jack. Too big of a hit.
It's normal. I don't take a hit unless it's big. It's just one of those things. Now that I grow my own, you know, just can't help myself. I take bigger hits. When I was talking to Miranda Family Farms earlier today, he was talking about how he had a couple of different strains. I actually got 7 different strains sitting right in front of me to choose from right now, which is something that I never had before. You know, growing my own stuff
That's
is
pretty awesome.
so much better. Yeah, so much better. And being how it's in a perpetual and I grow multiple different strains, I always have a variety of stuff. That's pretty much what I was shooting for at the beginning, was getting a variety of different strains so that I could just pick and choose depending on how I felt that day, you know? Or multiples or salads.
I always enjoy the salads. I enjoy the salads.
I do too. I like to
That's the always.
start up with it like 3 different
That's
piles, take a hit out of each one, and then I group them together. You know, different ones to see how they work well together. You know, as far as the hits go.
For me, it's like I don't know. I roll probably like 3 joints, 3 different kinds, and then with the remainder of what's left, that's the salad for the fourth. Kind of clean up the tray a little bit. Start anew.
Right. So I had some plants up on the thing up here earlier, and they were kind of balancing on a tray. And I took one side off, and I wasn't even thinking about it. Boy, that other one, man, it just teetered right off, and boom, right on top of all my little veggies. I smashed like 4 plants, and dirt went everywhere. I got a big mess I got to clean up over there. That happened right before you came on.
I do that all the time. Things like that.
Yeah.
Usually, like I'll have the clone thing set up on something like a bucket or something, another pot to get them a little bit closer to the light, and then take one off and take it off balance now.
That's a stoner move, man. Big time. Of course, I did just take a hit right before I did that too. Before I decided to, I should move these plants around a little bit because I like to when they're getting ready to venture into the flower tent. I like to bounce them in and out of the flower tent so they get the extreme light for a few hours or whatever, and then I take them out, set them off to the side, and just kind of getting them ready for when they do go in. It's not that much of a transition, you know what I'm saying? Because it is kind of extreme hotter light when you're going in off of the fluorescent sensitive diodes, I think. So I dropped two plants the other day. Had to rearrange my whole garden after that.
So,
I enjoy doing that. That's when I get to clean my garden out, when I rearrange it, move things around. Who we got there? What's up, Captain?
Hey, how's everyone doing out there?
Captain 420 checking in from Thailand there.
Looks like
Yeah,
you're at the
Good, how
White
you
Temple.
doing?
Let's get this a little bit better for you guys. Here's the White Temple.
Yeah.
Now, the really cool part is back there. And let's see if I can't get you back there because that's where all the hands come up out of the cement and shit. Like I told you guys, the guy that did these temples, he must have been on some massive mushrooms or something because they're just totally psychedelic. But if I can't do this, they do have the temple closed today, so I can't take you into the temple. So that probably means why there's no one walking around. So we'll just have to take you on a little tour around the temple here. And
they got alligators in that moat.
no, just monitors, big ass monitors. But I'll let you guys continue talking as I walk around here a little bit, and I'll pop a squat and smoke a joint in front of this one too.
Are those things up in the front there? Were those like elephant tusks? Like
they're meant to be, yes.
Wow.
And they do, and they're tipped in silver, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, but the cool shit is all up in here. Actually, I don't know if you can see in that pond right there, the hands coming up.
Yeah.
That's really cool. But inside this temple, there's paintings that actually have like Batman, Superman, Homer Simpson. So, this guy's got he's got some laughs to him. But we'll take you around. We'll take you around as you guys talk, and I'll chime in here a little bit later. I'll go to mute.
Yeah, that's interesting as all get out, man. It is all white too. That's the trip.
Seems like they'd be like constant maintenance.
Man, how long ago did they build that crap? Captain? How long has that been built?
Sorry.
And how long is that? When did they create that?
Hundreds of years. This was hundreds and hundreds of years ago. The guy just came in, and I think he spent 20 years working on this temple himself.
Wow.
But these have been here for centuries.
Yeah, that's amazing stuff right there. Look at that, man.
So,
that's talent.
Yeah. This is what brought me to Thailand. Beautiful things like this. And I hate temples. You've seen one, you've seen them all, except for special ones like this.
Right.
And actually, we have a worker, I think, working on the inside of this one. Yep. Painting. So it's a constant maintenance thing.
Can
Yeah.
you zoom in at all, Captain?
That I do not know how to do on this yet.
Yeah, you probably can't with the zoom.
No. But I'll try to give you different pictures. I know that's going to cut down some, but it'll give us length there to show how majestic these are. And I'm actually going to cut it back to the front because I can't get around the back. They have it closed. If you notice, there is no one here. And
Yeah,
this is
empty.
this is packed all the time when we have tourists. I mean, you can come here Monday through Saturday, and every day there'll be 100, 200, 300 people here all day. But this is the main attraction in Chiang Mai, is the White Temple.
I can see why, man. That's cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna go sit with my buddy over here, and you guys are really like this one. They've got a nice little statue. I'm gonna see if I can't sit and smoke with him. Hey, I am, I enjoy going to these places and seeing this shit, but you also have to be a stoner and smoke a joint there to really say I've been there, right?
I would say so, yes.
So I'm going to go to mute, and I'm going to let you guys go back to talking here as I give you a little tour, and I'll talk to you in a few.
All right.
I need something to drink
Thank
too.
you,
It's
Cap.
fucking
Thank you.
102 out here.
And humid,
That's
I'm
what
sure.
That's the beauty of them pens, man. The stoner ingenuity fucking for just that right there and shit. Well, obviously he can smoke, but back when you couldn't smoke, you always did want to try to get high at your fun places, you know what I mean? Or try to sneak a toke. The pens came in nice handy for that, for the quick little couple puffs. Look at that.
One person, boom, slid by there. Yeah. Yeah, I always, whenever I went to any kind of attraction, man, I always got high before I went. Always made it much better. Enjoyed it, you know. Makes for just that much better of a experience to me. Never went fishing without getting high either, man. That was always on the ticket. What the heck is that? A dragon?
That's a cool ass dragon too.
Yeah, it is. Look at that thing, man. Looks like something you'd see in Aliens or something. Look at that wicked thing. Oh, that's got some teeth too.
What's the penalty for jumping in the pond? What's the penalty for jumping in the moat?
I think the monitors eat you. Oh, they shoot you? Don't do that. Don't do that. That's crazy. Yeah, that's an amazing scenery right there. You're gonna have to show us a guy you're gonna sit next to and smoke too. So what you smoking on there, Eagle?
Still smoking on that Primal Biscotti cross from Met Grower 1. I'm not sure what he named that, or if there was a name ever put to that strain, but that's the one to me that it's got that caramel like terps in the jar, and then it's kind of like a caramel cappuccino type flavor.
That sounds very appealing. It sounds like a nice flavor. Yeah.
Lucy don't want to smoke it. She says that shit just fucking puts it right down. That's me, all right.
It's grown up weed. No. Just kidding, Lexi. Just kidding, sweetheart.
It's
Just
funny.
kidding. Get her fired up at me.
It's funny sometimes to watch that curve. You know what I mean? It's just smoke. Yeah, well, I've had too much.
It's not really a curve, is it? It's more like a spike, kind of boom. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's pretty cool. That's your guy there, Captain?
I didn't see it.
I thought that was an actual person. That excited to see the captain right there. Captain! Hey, come on in!
The heck is that? A turtle?
Cool too. That's like a Aquaman, or looks like the swamp thing coming out of the ground. That's what it looks like, the swamp thing.
Unmute yourself, Captain. We can't hear you.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, but that's the predator.
The predator?
That's predator.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's how.
Okay,
That's
I see
how.
it.
And that guy that I was showing you the picture of the cardboard cutout, he's right over here. I'll see if I can't go around his paintings and stuff. But this is the guy I'm going to sit with.
All right.
So we're going to pop a squat right next to my buddy here. And I'm gonna go over there and get something to drink because it's fucking hot out here in the sun, guys.
Yeah. And it looks like you got black attire on too, so it's gonna draw that heat into you.
Actually, this shirt is quite cool. But yeah, it's black and it does draw a little bit of heat. But just for all you guys, it's worth it.
Right on. We appreciate it. Great tour.
And there are some people around here, but I think we can get away with this.
Don't get in trouble.
If it does, I just call SWAT up and SWAT gets me out.
Throw it in your friend's lap. Throw it in your friend's lap.
Yeah, it's his, man.
That guy looks like he'd always have some bud.
Oh, look at those eyes, man.
Right? He's faded. He's faded already.
Yeah, he is. He was a lot brighter and a lot cleaner when I came here 5 years ago. I mean, he would just gleam off the sun.
So they got to intricately paint each one of those things, huh?
Actually, this is mirrored. This is done with mirrors. Wow. Yeah. So this is all kind of like almost enameling on here. So yeah, it's really cool. I'm glad I can bring you this little piece of happiness here. This little bit of excitement of sightseeing Thailand before I leave.
Our own personal tour. That's good.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's the way it should be, you know.
Sure. We see his eyes turn red. Little statue, his eyes just fucking fade.
His eyes turn red. I'm gone.
Oh,
Because he's got his arm around me. Oh.
yeah, that's too good, man. That's too good. That's way different than sitting next to Pluto or Mickey Mouse in the Disneyland.
Now, actually, if I take you down south to my outside my friend's father's resort, which I happen to be the only Falong that had ever been to that resort, there is a temple. The monk lives in a cave, and there is Mickey Mouse, just like this, sitting on a park bench that you can sit next to. That was the military leaving, so I think I'm okay to smoke. Kaboom. So, but yeah, I love it here. It's going to be hard coming back to. It's going to be hard coming back to those cold winters in Michigan. Yeah.
So are you going to come back and stay or what?
I'm coming back because I've got a couple of genetic research projects I want to get done. I've got some F2s I want to make up. And who knows? It could turn out to be a nursery opening up someplace outside of Flint. Maybe I'll stack a bunch of medical caregiver cards up. Yeah, that's an idea. But I heard there's a nursery in Ann Arbor already. So I'll have a little bit of competition, but that's all right. We can't make enough to feed everybody. So there's a whole bunch of little shops back here, and I think I'm screwed for something to drink.
Yeah, it looks like they're all closed.
Yeah, even the big coffee shop is closed here. But yeah.
I can't believe it's as desolate as it is in that beautiful place.
Bangkok is under almost pretty much lockdown. They're red. We have big problems here in Thailand because they spent 500 billion baht almost to procure vaccines that never showed up, but the money's gone.
Oh.
And that's why I use a VPN, because I can't talk about this openly. But yeah, the big wigs in the government, the military, they just took the money. So less than about 3.5% of Thailand has had a vaccination, and that's it. They're telling me that, oh, I can sign up for it. You go sign up for it, you get to hit enter, and it clears everything and it takes you back to the top. So you can't even apply for a vaccination here right now. So maybe December, January, and February, I'd be getting a shot, but I'm gonna come back to Ohio, Michigan and get paid for the shot. Oh, good, I found something to drink. Whew.
There you go.
No, not there. We'll have to go over here. So Shadika, water, chai. Sorry, guys. Hold on one second. Oh, kapung kap. So yeah, basically the only time I really get to talk English is with you guys.
Well, that's a good thing, because that brings you back. I mean, because if you're talking that all the time, you probably get lonely for the English language.
I do. And thank you, Eagle, for allowing me to come on your show and be able to speak to people in English and have people actually understand what I say instead of looking at me like, oh, big smile and laugh. The big smile and laugh in Asia is because you sound really fucking funny. What's cool though
sure
is I just noticed this. Look at this shit.
Oh, that's badass. That's really badass.
Yeah, it is. I
it's
figured
good.
you'd
It's got
like that.
skulls on it.
Yeah. There you go, Eagle. Oh,
That's good.
yeah. So I left my backpack and everything over there because there's no one here. No one's going to steal it.
Badass. That's badass.
Yeah. Like I say, you find some weird shit here, man. This is a temple. When they put up skulls and stuff like that, I guess that means no crossing, right?
Oh. I guess that means if you go that way, your skull will get knocked or something, right?
Yep. Well,
so they're not asking you to get the shot to come back, Captain?
To America, no. Actually, because of my American passport, I was actually thinking about it, but it would add like an extra 3 days to my trip because I would stay a couple days in Amsterdam. I can fly into Amsterdam and Thailand, and my American passport will get me in without shots. France will get me in without shots because of my American passport.
I wonder why
The
that
American
is.
The American passport is gold. At one time in Amsterdam, when I lost my passport, they were going for about 15,000 US. Needless to say, I spent the next day at the embassy getting a new passport. No, I didn't do that. Actually, I was staying in a University of Amsterdam dorm because I had talked a friend in Cleveland to go to the University of Amsterdam because it costs exactly $1,800 more than Cleveland State. And I said, do you want your master's to read Cleveland State or do you want it to read the University of Amsterdam? This is your last year, buddy. So I talked him into it. He came over and his diploma reads the University of Amsterdam.
That's pretty cool.
So we are going to have a cigarette along with the joint because there are about 4 people back over here. And that's the way the wind is blowing. But what are they going to do? Tell me, put it out?
Yeah. Heck, I'd probably come up and ask for a hit.
Now, I do have to say this, and this came from my friend who is actually police, SWAT. He says you really don't have to worry because your cannabis doesn't smell like everybody else's cannabis here. It's completely different. I said, it smells like a dead animal, huh? And he goes, yeah.
That's terrible. That cannabis smells like a dead animal. Is that what you just said, Cal?
My pot smells like a dead animal. Probably like a skunk, but they don't have skunks here, so they don't know what a skunk smells like.
That's a good animal to smell like.
Yeah. It's the kind I used to love. That skunk in the middle of the road smell and the weed. That's good stuff.
Chong and cheese and Gorilla Glue 4.
Oh,
Oh, the best type of partner. He doesn't even want to hit it.
well, you know he's not going to bogart it. Ow. Sorry, guys. I was coughing like crazy. That was a good hit, though. Good.
I did see we're into family farms in chat there 2
Well,
minutes ago. Play
hop
City,
on.
cheers.
Hop on, brother.
Green click. Aloha.
He said he had himself a fire pit.
Cheers
Set
to you.
fire.
That's funny. I was telling my girls that today. I'm like, man, we need to have a fire tomorrow. I might actually just. I don't know if I got guests for tomorrow or not. To be honest with you. I've been slacking, Johnny. I've been really slacking a little bit. It's honestly getting tougher and tougher to get guests, and I'm not talking no shit, but there's so many shows now. It's like it's made things a lot tougher to get guests. But it is what it is. I keep trying. As like last night's guest obviously told you, I don't give up too easily. There'll be a few guests that'll tell you, motherfucker shook my tree until I came on, man.
You know what? That's awesome. I appreciated him. He was good guest. And Miranda Family Farm was even telling me about the Blackwater that he'd grown a while back. And then he came on and said that was one of his first strains. So I think that's what he was saying, wasn't it?
Yeah. I got one. I still got seeds of that 818 headband from way back when. I wish I had that. I wish it was fucking home. I wish they'd just get off our asses. I could just just take that case and just shh. You know what I mean?
Grow it all, yeah. Yeah. Hunting season. Got my permit.
Well, for all you pheno hunters out there, I come back. I'd like to try all these strains that I've missed over the past 4 or 5 years that I get to see you guys smoke, and I can't even touch them unless I maybe go to the dispensary back home. But if anybody gives me anything and they tell me not to give it out, it won't be given out. And if you want it back, or you want 15, 20, 30 clones in 6-8 months, I'll make them up for you. I'll keep your plant for a year. Because I enjoy the spice of life. The more strains, the merrier.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier. Telling Eagle, I got 7 strains sitting right in front of me that I can pick and choose from right now, which is just an awesome thing.
If you caught me out at a festival and you asked me for a bag and I hand you a bag, most people look at it and go, "What's this?" And I say 4, 5, 6 different kinds. I just mix them all up. It's nice grabbing into the bag and getting a different high all the time.
Yeah.
I should tell you, man, as far as seeing people out in crowds, it was nice. I was flipping through the IG today and seeing Jason Isom at Gene Traders there supporting his show shirt there. And I was like, that's pretty fucking cool right there.
Right on.
Because I was thinking too, as I was looking down the Gene Trader areas, I gave myself just a little bit of a pat on the back, Johnny. Just like that much. Just like, as I look down at the amazing list of breeders that were at Gene Traders this weekend, I was like, man, I bet half or more of them people have been on the show.
Oh, man, that's awesome. Yeah.
That
Heck
would have
yeah.
been a good day, man. They show up and hang out down there. Much less the event coordinator himself has been on the show. That would have been an awesome
Exactly.
day.
Yeah. Man, you got to go to those. You got to go to those shows, man. If you can work it into your schedule, you need to do that because that's just like a homecoming, hooking up, hanging out with everybody. I mean, I can only imagine. I'm excited. I think there's something coming up here this next month in Las Vegas, I believe, with somebody.
There's one up here, the 23rd and 24th.
Yeah, I
It's
just
like
don't even
right
know
in
how
my
to even.
backyard, almost.
I don't even know how to find out how and when things are going to be happening. As far as that goes.
I found out how to get into Gene Traders in Michigan. Thank you, Eagle. That was an awesome episode you put on there. And I guess I'm welcome in other states too. My idea is to overgrow Ohio. Oh, did I say that? And yeah, fuck Ohio's medical. Fuck Ohio's medical laws. I would have never stood up for that. I don't know why they accepted that bullshit in the first place. Especially when you have Michigan just north of you having the perfect law, giving caregivers, giving personal grows. I'm sorry, but us medical people that live on a fixed income, we can't pay $45 to $60 for 2.83 grams in Ohio.
No.
I guess that's why I still get 300 an ounce in Ohio.
That's fucking anytime I go into a dispensary, fucking I think that shit, man. Like, who in the fuck is paying this? Jesus, this is highway robbery.
I was. Shit, there he is. What's up? How you doing, brother?
Yo, what's up?
Cheers, my friend. How you doing?
I'm out here in the front yard. It's the second night in a row now that there's a big ass friggin' coyote running around the friggin' neighborhood. I'm kind of nervous. He was just right. There's like, I don't know if you can see it. Let me see if I can see that. They put up a fucking church right across the street from me in a tent.
Church
And,
revival time.
Yeah, you can see the coyote like running through there now. Like high alert over here. Might have to shank him out.
In Southern Ohio, we have a
be
big.
A little fucking intimidating when they get howling and shit.
I'm actually right on my front lawn. So it's dark out here. I got like an ice cream shop kind of behind me. Can't see it. But right here is going to be a farm stand. I'm going to fucking sell a bunch of vegetable plants next year because I got the church people right here. I got the ice cream shop right here. I'm on the main road. And after watching like all these people from the cash register all the way to the back of the store, like buying vegetable plants all year, I was thinking, why the fuck aren't I selling them?
Yeah.
See, I have a
tomatoes are easy to clone.
I have a fire pit going, and I was telling Johnny, all it's gonna do is attract fucking crackheads. You know what I mean? I think I see one coming.
Man, can I see it at your fire?
Yeah, the first thing they do is ask for a cigarette, and I'm like, no, you feed an animal, they keep coming back.
Yeah. That's how the wildlife is, man. You can't feed the wildlife.
Yeah. And I got a frog pond that I'm gonna actually put like a bass in it or something. I don't know if you can see it. No, it's too dark. It's like right
Yes.
behind me. And I've been working on doubling my vegetable garden spot. So we're trying to get people to grow their own vegetables and their own medicine. So, but people are lazy. They'd rather just fucking buy a vegetable. Actually, my buddy has I had got him to start growing vegetables, and he's got this big thing going over there, and all this work, and he's gonna harvest like 3 carrots. And I was like, bro, it's actually probably way easier just to go to fucking Walmart. You know what I mean? But at least he's trying. Yeah, someone's
I'm gonna
fucking
shoot.
walking in the middle of the street, all fucked up looking. To go up
I'm
to
gonna
hide
shoot
him.
for at least 3 carrots in my garden.
I got a bunch of shit going right now. I got lettuce for my tortoise. Got broccoli, zucchini, summer squash, garden beans, tomatoes, strawberries. I say cauliflower, red peppers, green peppers. A little bit of everything going on in there.
Yeah, you got a produce department right there.
And we're gonna expand. I'm doubling the size. I've been busy though. This is the time of the year where everyone needs help trying to figure out how to combat mold, powdery mold outside because we live in Mass over here. So it's fucking 90 outside and like in the 70s for humidity during the day. It seems every night it's like 90s or 100% humidity, all fog. It's pretty bad. But I don't have. Actually, I'm gonna go quiet for a minute and mute myself because I think there's a crackhead coming. I'm going incognito.
Going incognito. Yeah,
I
that's
like.
too funny.
I think it was who was it? KT and Chad there that said that crackheads are drawn to flame, almost like lost into the flame. Cut the phone off.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I was down at the Lake Mead a little while back, and me and my dog were sitting in the water, and I had him on a little chair because he was swimming and stuff, and he'd get onto the chair so he'd have a place to launch or sit without going back to shore because it was a little further in. And my dog he started giving me this little whimper sound, and I'm like, well, what the heck's wrong with you? And he, hey, Captain, mute that thing. There you go. And he kept turning his head and looking off to the right. There was a huge coyote over there just licking his chops, thinking, boy, I could eat that doggy right there really quick. Because out here where I live, the coyotes, man, they will take away all the pets. And they're very aggressive out here in the desert. They eat a lot of bunny rabbits and roadrunners and shit like that, and chipmunks or whatever you want to call them. Not sure what they call them out here.
Lost for into there. Pop back down. Yeah, actually, I know for a fact there's a bunch of crazy fools that run around here all night long, fucking chasing coyotes and shit. I built a few dog boxes since I've been up here for the pickup trucks. You know what I mean? Haul around dogs at night and shit. And, so yeah, I know for a fact they're out here coyote hunting almost like every night and shit.
What, they go
It's
out
just what they
coyote
do.
hunting?
Yeah, every night.
Wow. Well, they are a nuisance. I mean, if you don't control them, they will take over. I mean, they'll get really bold and just run right into somebody's neighborhood and take all the kids or kids. I wouldn't doubt that either,
I see every day, man. I any given day, I bet you I see on average like 20 deer. Easy, easy. You know what I mean? I see fox, I see coyote, I see fucking turkey, tons of turkey, man. You know, oh man, I had a fun story. If you want to hear about the turkeys, is man, they used to come through my yard all the time. Fucking a whole 20 of them, single file, fucking. And one winter, I'm out there fucking shoveling and fresh snow, and like they're down the road, and I'm watching them. Man, they're just like kind of hanging out, and I'm shoveling the road, and they're getting closer and closer. And it's like I'm shoveling my way down. And I'm like, man, these fucking turkeys, man. I can't believe it. They're so used to me. But yeah, I shovel my way into and I take a break. I actually even told them because I've told you before I'll stop and you guys can come on through. I don't know what you're waiting for. You know what I mean? Basically talking to the turkeys and shit. Yeah,
Right.
come on. You guys are safe. And they went up and down the road. I mean, they actually went back and forth in front of my house like this motherfucker ain't gonna go in. I mean, they would pace. And as soon as I went in the house to take a break, I'm like sitting at the table and fucking drinking a cup of coffee, and here they go walking across. I mean, the snow's so deep, like they'd take 2 steps, lose a leg, take 2 steps, boom. They were making their path as they're going across. I'm like, man, these little bitches waited for me to go in the house before they would take their normal path and shit. I'm like, that's all right. That's all right. But yeah, wildlife it's every day. Every day I see eagles. The beauty of eagles, man. I was driving one day. I almost seen the car in front of me get T-boned by a fucking eagle. He comes
Whoa.
swooping down, man. I thought for sure he was gonna just hit the side of the vehicle. I know the driver was. Holy shit! You know what I mean? I watched him tap his brakes and kind of swerve around a little bit. That's how close it was. I was like, holy shit, man, that's crazy.
Wow.
I don't know why he was swooping down or whatever, but man, it was crazy. Random Family Farms, you made it?
I made it.
Obviously.
So I live on this intersection right here with the ice cream parlor, and there's accidents all the time. And they're fucking violent because the speed limit's like 45, but everyone's like a straightaway, so people go fast. And it is straight into a car that's like at a dead stop. And I'm always the first one on scene because I wasn't like a medic, but I held the CLS bag in the unit, like combat life-saving bag. So I try to help people. And but then when the cops come, I always get involved. They're like, so were you with them or something like that? I'm fucking trying to help you, asshole. So when I see the cops come, I try to get out of there. You know what I mean? I seen someone completely DFL'd, like just flopped over the wheel, all fucking completely out with the foot on the gas in the front of the car, like wedged under a fence, and he was just completely out. And I'm like slapping him around, like turn the car off, and I'm slapping the dude around. And he kind of weirdly looked like my brother, so I was kind of like tripped out a little bit. But the fucking cops come and they're like, "So you with him?" I'm like, "No, I was just fucking helping because that fence was the only thing stopping him from going right into the water. That dude was completely out. He was all fucked up on heroin, shot up, and then drove across the street. Well, didn't even drive. I think he just let the car, like the foot off the brake, and just gassed it across the street, completely out. I actually have Narcan in my car, and I don't fucking do that shit. I just have it in case I need to fucking put it in someone's nostril because I don't want them to die. But you know what I mean?
Is that like the
So
smelling salts or something like that?
Yeah, you squirt it up their nose. I actually never used it before because I kind of don't want to, but I have it if I have to. You know what I mean? I got a whole fucking medic bag I got a bug out bag in the back of my trunk. You know what I mean? Actually, I'm a doomsday prepper, so all of us got bug out bags. I went out of control. There's a cop right there. It's fucking Massachusetts finest right there, son.
I can't help but giggle at the notice of the background differences. Here we got Captain 420. Beautiful
I know that looks
background.
nice. This looks like shit.
Nobody, ghost town over there. We got you in the middle of the night, and there's fucking all kinds of action.
I know, right?
Over
It's
there.
fucking 3:19 in the morning.
Exactly. Day and night, right? Day and night. I mean, come on.
When I talk to my brother, he thinks I live in Compton because there's fucking cop cars driving by nonstop, people yelling and shit, things smashing. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? It's probably too dark to see it, but I got a fucking bullet hole in my front window. It's a $700 fucking big pain too, and I'm pissed. Someone thought it was fun to just drive by and splash people's windows out one night thinking it was funny. And now I got to get fucked with the bill. Actually, I had to have the cop come. And he's like, you're better off just not calling the insurance company and just paying the deductible and having to deal with a big fucking jack up on your insurance. Just pay for it out of pocket. I'm like, oh, that sucks. Someone had a joyride just shooting people's windows out one night. They actually shot the fucking train driver that was driving the train too.
That's
what happened when you're bored.
I lived in Flint for probably about 5 years at one point, and I park in my driveway every fucking night. Every night, I knew the street was a bad place to park. One night, my car sat out in front of my house. I'm like, it'd be all right. I'll get it in the morning. Somebody fucking shot that motherfucker, put 2 shots in the bumper and one shot into the fucking gas, right where you put the gas in to get the fuel. I was like, holy shit. One night. I'm like, fuck that. I never parked in the road again. Never parked in the road.
That's the first thing I did when I bought our house. I wrapped it with security cameras that like taped for over a year before they like loop over. So I don't fucking trust anyone. Then we got a dog, and I'm disabled, so I'm home all day ready to go. So
I tell you one thing though, Miranda Family Farms, it made for a fucking interesting conversation piece when I would take that car to fucking do estimates and shit. People would be like,
oh, yeah, some people get those fake bullet hole stickers and put them on their car. You don't need that shit.
I'd be like, hey, what's a fucking bullet hole? They'd be like, no, it ain't. I'm like, for real, there's a couple in the bumper too. They'd all like go put their fucking finger in there, like, no shit.
You tell them that was my last estimate. They didn't like it, obviously. They shot it.
That's one reason why. I'm sorry, Miranda Farms. Go ahead.
I was gonna say this was kind of mental, but I have like a little spot right here. You can't see it, but I can see both ways, up and down the street, like a mile each way to see if anyone's coming. Because I'm like, fucking trust anyone. The local crackhead's 3 fucking houses down. You know what I mean? And it's odd because on the 4th house down is a fucking cop for the town. I don't even know how the hell they exist without one being in jail right now. His front, when we first moved in, he followed the sound of my generator because we lost power for like a week. And well, that sucked. You know what I mean? And he followed the sound of my generator because he was sniffing it out. He wanted it. So that's a good couple of hits right there. You know what I mean? And fucking it was like a couple of weeks later, he was on the front fucking thing of Channel 7 News over here for stealing generators out of the goddamn Home Depot. So it was kind of weird because I already nicknamed him Generator Man. So that's his nickname. I'm Generator Man. And he's always creeping around. They go walking late at night. No one fucking does crack and worries about their health. You know what I mean? They're not doing no power exercise, cardio shit at 2, 3 in the morning through the neighborhood. They're going to see what the hell ain't locked down so they can go take that shit. You know what I mean? I got my fucking eyes on them.
It's never a dull night around there.
No.
Always something happening.
It's stories like that that make me fucking think I do not miss the city.
That's the bad part. We moved out of the hood. This isn't even like the bad part. This is actually not spot. It's just on the main road, so everything goes by. Like my frog pond or fish pond. People go by and they throw their trash. I think they fling their Corona masks in like an elastic and just be like, oh, right into my fucking water, like an asshole. They when they leave the ice cream place, they fucking throw like hook shots. They throw their trash, their whole rest of their ice cream right on the side of my house, watch it drip down. Like, fuck you, dude. Fucking hate people.
I couldn't
Look at
live
turning
there.
into a
I'd end up
grumpy old
killing
man.
somebody.
What were you saying earlier, Captain?
I said, I couldn't live in a place like that. I'd end up killing somebody. You do something to my house, But one of the reasons why I moved to Thailand was because there's no guns here. People aren't getting shot in fucking the grocery store. That was one of my big choices of moving here to Thailand was, to get away from that. And the big thing was to shut off TV, war, politics, religion, stuff like that, and enjoy life, the last part of it. But, most murders here are committed on the road by stupid drivers. There's between 46 and 63 road deaths a day here in Thailand because people are stupid and they just fly through intersections. But, I do have to admit, I do enjoy speed, and my bike didn't drop below 100 kilometers an hour on the whole way here. It even topped out at 165 because I was late for the Eagle show. But, I can drive like that up here because there's basically no one on the freeway and there's no cop to pull me over. And at 165, 150 kilometers an hour, the cop is not going to pull out on his 150cc scooter or even give chase in his pickup truck because, oh, well, you're already gone. Oh, well.
Oh, see, over here, we're massholes. So we pride ourselves on fucking going down the street with our hands on the horn the whole time. Hanging out in the fucking car, flipping off, screaming and yelling. That's what we do over here. Everything's road rage and everyone's in a fucking big hurry to go nowhere.
That's crazy. That'll end up being over here pretty soon in Vegas.
That's cool that you got Lou on, the Gene Traders guy. Yeah. I've been doing the Gene Traders since I didn't do the first one, but I did all but 2 of them. That they were all over here from like the beginning, and as states opened up, I think he started thinking like, hell yeah, we should move this around, which is really cool. And just like he said, like the beginning ones, they were smaller and less known, and as a like a vendor, the less customers come is kind of sucks, you know what I mean? But as it got bigger, there was a big difference. Watching it grow, it was fucking kind of cool, you know what I mean? And I got to be kind of part of it, which is pretty cool too. Just like you were saying, when you fucking put that sub cool fucking suit on and you just feel like the fucking man when you're walking through in there, you know what I mean? It's the same type of fucking feeling. I know exactly what the fuck you're talking about. Exactly. Still feel it. I go to mad events all the time.
That's awesome. I bet, man. I miss that shit too, man. I miss that shit.
The next big one's gonna be in August, and I think I already said it. Like Miss Jill's coming to do it with me, which is really cool because I actually never met her yet. So that's gonna be exciting. We got the same hotel, and we're gonna chill and shit. Be able to smoke some of her stuff. She can smoke some of mine.
That would be pretty cool. I hope you guys have a good time there.
What's the
Yeah, and
date in August?
I think it's the 19th and the 20th, and it's in Spencer, Mass, Turptown Throwdown. It's a 2-day music festival, but it's cannabis infused, of course. So it's gonna be pretty badass.
Damn, the captain may end up in Massachusetts a lot in September.
Yeah, it's gonna be some fun shit over there. There's a lot of stuff going on. As harvest season comes too, there's more things happen. There's more events and more stuff. It's kind of cool because it's been like nothing for the last year. And the things that there was things. It was just on the download, mad fucking shady. You know what I mean? And as a vendor or a customer, it's scary sometimes. Actually, I think it's scary every time. I don't know what the fucking half this shit is legal or not. Literally, I don't know. One of the
Well,
fucking events, one of the
at
events,
least it,
the police got
at least
surrounded with cops, and I had to fucking run out of there early. We were all bugging out and shit. It was fucking scary. You know what I mean? Sorry for interrupting.
No. Please roll with it, my friend. We're interrupting.
I remember doing my first
Man.
event. It was it turned out I so go set up a subcool table, the whole fucking get up and everything in a place that's turns out to be a fucking sesh. Ain't no one there fucking buying seeds. They all want flour and edibles and all this shit. And I'm like looking around, and it looks like I'm in the 8 Mile fucking shelter rap battle spot. And I was like, what the fuck? I was scared. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I'm like, this is not in the right spot, dude. You know what I mean? No one wants fuck. No one even. It was the wrong thing. That was my first event I ever did, and I was like, bro, I need to go do homework. It was kind of cool because my first event that I actually went to in person was in 1996. It was the Freedom Rally. It's been going on forever, and it was fucking really cool. There was like a main stage, and it was fucking bands playing and shit going on. And I'm from North Plymouth, like Plymouth, like where the fucking pilgrims and shit are. And we had like a little sign on the tree. All the North Plymouth kids were all meet up there and stuff. And then I was like 4 years later, I went back, and it was like a tent like the friggin' church across the street. Like a couple hundred people smoking in there, and it was like mad shady and stuff. And there was no one there. It sucked. And then it was like years since then. Then I came back, and it was back to the best. It's actually like really weird. The Freedom Rally is like a protest almost, because it's completely illegal to smoke on like a public park. But there's like 50,000 people there with a main stage and Mendo dope fucking singing and fucking tents everywhere and vendors. And it's all on a public park where there's just like, there's no gates, there's no doors or tickets, or fucking no one's checking because it's a public park. You can just walk in all these different entrances, and there's kids going by. and, like strollers and shit, and it's fucking crazy. It's like I've never seen anything like it. You guys ever been to anything like that? You go to an event, a huge event like that, 50,000 people, is like strollers going by and fucking 16-year-old girls. Yo, where's the flower at? I'm like, fuck you, you ain't getting shit the hell out of here.
I love those big events, man. There's something about large gatherings of people that put off that vibe. You know what I mean? There's an energy there that, whatever's going on, you just feel it as soon as you get out of the car. I love mass.
I was just saying, I'm starting to. It used to be a lot of fun, and then all of a sudden, I kind of started. It turned into more stress and less fun, and I'm hoping I can get out of that Eeyore state that I'm in. Just take on too much at once, and it turns on to it's too much. I help too many people during this season to grow their own. A lot of people over here, they don't even have indoor setups. They just grow outside because it's pretty much free, and they don't need no setup. And then everything goes to shit because everything out here wants to fucking kill your plant. The weather, the people, the bugs, fucking everything. And then I have to spend my time trying to figure out how to diagnose their problem without even being there. Like, damn, you guys don't got fucking Google, dude? You know what I mean? Until you do your goddamn homework. That's the first thing you do before you get a plant or a seed or anything.
Garden without getting all the accurate info.
Exactly. At least do some sort of homework. I could tell who doesn't.
Yeah, I studied for 8 months before I even put a seed in, because I wanted to make sure I knew what the hell I was, because I didn't want to kill it. If I was going to be growing something for myself, I wanted to know I knew what I was doing, at least have an inclination. So most definitely, it's always good to do your homework.
Not really sure what the fuck. Oh, sorry.
I went to Amsterdam for 3 weeks to learn how to grow and talk to Mel Franks and people like that. And I was lucky enough to have an old time grower that stopped into the normal chapter and taught me how to grow. But mainly it was from reading Mel Frank's books. But yeah, I spent 3 weeks in Amsterdam learning how to grow before I put a seed in the ground. But they were expensive seeds back then. You guys talk about expensive seeds now. How about in 1996 paying $250, $350 for a pack of seeds? In 1996.
How many did you get?
Garbage at 1996. And I actually still have some of the leaves from 1994 plants that I first grew. I put them in a picture frame, a picture album in between the papers, and the fucking things are still green. That's kind of.
Uh-oh, we're losing.
I grew garbage this whole time until the internet. That's actually what helped me. Am I done?
Yeah, you were cutting out a little bit. Yeah, you were cutting out a little bit. Yeah.
Oh, I was saying the internet's what helped me fucking grow, because other than that, I was growing garbage. So whatever years the internet came around, that's when I got to learn how to actually grow. Because as a kid, it was real far and few between to even see a fucking High Times magazine. There wasn't like cell phones or any of that shit. There wasn't Google. There wasn't fucking no one to ask. You know what I mean? There was nothing. There was this Mexican brickweed seeds that was plentiful. So that's what we grew.
You had to get something good out of that stuff.
Speaking of the internet,
did too.
Anybody else's internet been total shit today? My internet, all across the board, has been total shit. Cell phone, house, everything, shit today.
Yeah, it's been sketchy for me too. I've been a lot of the times I have to step outside the house in order to get it started, and then I can go back in the house. But most cases are this last week or so, it's just been very sketchy. And especially today too. It's been very sketchy on my end.
I want to smoke.
When I got my internet put in, when we first got the house, we got the internet put in. The dude was like, "We're gonna give you it's gonna give you like a football field's worth of fucking reception all around your house." And I'm thinking, "Oh hell yeah!" You know what I mean? We're gonna have all kinds of full reception everywhere. This shit don't even work on my front porch. I'm like, what the fuck? My front porch on the other side of the wall is the fucking internet thing, the router or modem, whatever the fuck it is, and there's no football field, nothing. He fucking hustled me.
Yeah, he did.
The internet sucks everywhere. Every time I go to a store or a bank or any place that has a fucking computer, they're like, "Oh, you have to give me a second. These computers." And I'm thinking, how? You guys got like way better computers than my fucking junk one. How the hell are they all fucked up? Because everyone's is. That's why. Everyone's internet's fucked up. Their computers are all fucked up.
They want to put it to 5G or something like that real quick.
Great.
So, right?
My dad claims he was dying from 5G and chemtrails, and he fucking died in a nursing home that's like literally 2 minutes down the road. I'm like, bro, you know you're not. You died because you fucking didn't take care of yourself. You fucking refused medical treatment or anything and bought elixirs and potions on Amazon. You don't fucking do that.
Come on, as you say, elixirs and potions. As we try to talk people into using cannabis as a medicine.
Well, I actually tried to
use.
I told him that too. He stopped taking his friggin' blood thinner pills and heart medicine, his pills, and replaced it with weed. And I was like, no, you can't fucking do that. You gotta certain pills you have to take. You know what I mean? But yeah, he did try the cannabis thing for a little bit. I remember the first time me and my brother found a pipe in his room, and we were like, oh shit, it was like this old school, like soapstone looking fucking thing. And it still had weed in it that was probably like 30 years old or some shit. So me and my brother took it. We took it because we were like, hell yeah, now we got a pipe.
I used to have a soapstone pipe. I did. Yeah. I had a really nice old one that was made of wood, had a little swivel top on it, smokeless type, where you put the flame up to it and a hole in it, draw it down into it. It was nice for whenever I was out traveling. For situations like where Captain 420's at, where you need to take a hit, you just pull it up, take the hit, put it right back in your pocket.
I'm a fucking skeptic, so I'm gonna say it right now, but I wasn't down with the crystal thing. You know what I mean? I don't know what it does or what it doesn't do, but I wasn't really feeling the crystal fucking thing. But now, someone's sending me crystals. Soil King, actually, the bioharmonic tonic company that they founded there, whatever the fuck on, they're sending me the crystals that they all have or whatever, and I'm gonna fucking see what these things are all about. So I'm gonna join the Crystal Club. If anyone wants to welcome me or boo me, I don't fucking.
I dig it, man. I dig it. Crystal it up, man. More and more I read into shit like that, the more and more I believe her. They hold energy. They're like a battery as well. There's plants communicate by frequency. There's a lot of that. Don't even get me started. We don't. But yeah, you're right.
Well, we
You're
shall
on the
see
right
over
path,
here.
man.
I said it to Johnny earlier. Like, everything should always be an experiment. You grow, you want to try different. You can't just be the picky eater and never want to try nothing new. You know what I mean? You got to try different things. You should be trying to grow better shit for cheaper and figuring out how you're gonna do that without fucking anything up. As my project. You know what I mean? I'm not rich. grow the best shit I can for the cheapest possible way, and just by thinking of what I'm gonna do differently next time to make this shit come out better. And but you don't know until you try, you know what I mean? That's like a big thing. You gotta experiment. So I'm gonna experiment with the crystals. Fucking see what this is all about.
I think that's the fun about growing is experimenting and trying different things. And, you talk crystals, and I started off in water. So I can totally understand the electric value of crystals that they can bring. And also your pumps running in your reservoirs create electrical charge too. Does that actually help speed up the growth of the plant? Who knows? We're pot smokers. We sit back, get high, and we think about new and different ways of growing. That's what's awesome about us. We have minds that aren't closed in little boxes. We think outside the boxes on how to create things or rebuild things for a third of the price out of Home Depot.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I do think about boxes. So.
You know what made me change my mind a little on the crystal thing too was do you ever heard of Amazon John? He is part of the bioharmonic tonic guy. He's fucking went through the jungles in the Amazon picking up like microbes and crystals, and somehow made like shitloads of money in a sweet mix that fucking got the results that backs it up. Grows better plants with crystal infused waters. And there's something to do with crystals in there. You can look at his YouTube video on YouTube actually, and it tells you all about the shit. And it almost sounds weird and really hippie-ish, but the guy has like fucking $100 million or some crazy shit like that, and I have no millions of dollars, so he must be doing something fucking right, and I'm not. I'm gonna try it.
Definitely something behind that.
Crystal type yet?
I don't know what the hell it is. I'm sure when I get it, there's going to be some sort of explanation. I have to fucking rewatch that shit too on YouTube because I don't even remember what the hell it exactly was, what was going on. But yeah, me and DOA, we used to joke around talking about crystals. Like, go around, jam a crystal in my fucking ass, and what do you think? I'm gonna blow out of my skin like Incredible Hulk? I don't understand this shit. We used to have this little inside joke like that, but because I don't fucking know anything about it. So I was over here. We had the fucking Salem witch trials where we used to burn crazy sound and shit like that at the stake. You know what I mean?
There's still witches being prosecuted to this day for green witch, just herbal witches. You know what I'm saying? Still getting shoved by this day. This day.
It's really weird now waking up like on a Sunday morning and you hear like fucking the church singing over here and shit. I got my wife to come Sunday. We just said they actually have a big sign that says church at the tent. So I was like, fuck it. Now we have church at the porch. So I just sit on the front porch. Hear it sometimes good, depending on what the hell is going on over there. And I just fucking smoke and I kind of listen. And I was just listening to what you guys saying the other day. It was kind of like I kind of people watch. And I'm looking around at the people over there and the people at the ice cream place. And I fucking kind of like do exactly what you were saying. Like my wife thinks I'm an idiot, but I kind of like throw my own dialogue in there of what I think they're talking about, but I really have no fucking clue. And I just laugh at myself because I'm the one that's smoking and she ain't. But I have fun doing that shit. And then at the other times, I'm like just looking at them like I can't fucking, because I hate fucking stupid people too. You know what I mean? There's a lot of dumb fucks out there. You see people walking into
So-
the tent poles and shit. Fucking, you know what I mean? There's people driving into the fence and shit at the fucking ice cream place. And I'm thinking, like, what the you dumb fuck?
I just can't let this one go. We're in the family farm. Ned Denver says, maybe I shouldn't throw the name on. X says, comment, X commenter says, no wonder they make. So you say you were talking about shoving the crystal up your ass, and it turned up to turning you into Incredible Hulk. And his comment, his reply back to that was, no wonder they make crystal ball plugs.
Oh man, that's too good. Too funny. A cheap shirt on that one.
Oh,
You know,
shit.
I miss DOA. I used to literally talk to that dude every fucking night. So now I kind of been aggravating Johnny a little bit. My bad.
No, it's good. It's good.
I'm a fucking
miss
lonely
talk.
old man sitting here in a fucking in a neighborhood with no one. There's my couple of my old neighbors smoked, and then they all moved away and left me with like fucking some crackhead down the road that's always fiending out for some free something, and then that's it. Everyone else just goes. It's kind of weird from like because my actual neighborhood, I'm on the first house on the corner on the main road, but when you drive in, everyone actually like goes to work. They go to bed early. There's no fucking beer bottles clanking on the weekends and laughter and fire pits. It's fucking silence, crickets and nothing. And then there's me out here screaming at my dog all hours of the night. And I call him Papa. So I think people think I'm abusing my grandfather over here because I'm always yelling, "What the fuck, Papa? Get the fuck," you know what I mean? Like, fucking. There's always me. All the loudness is me. It's me coughing and fucking. Pretty actually, it's always me coughing. Actually, I don't hide it. I purposely take fucking hits and then walk into the store. And if you don't like what I smell like, then stop fucking smelling me. You know what I mean? And if you happen to be at the ice cream place and you're looking at me and I'm smoking on my front porch and you don't like it, then don't fucking look, right? Because I tow this shit around and it fucked my whole life up. It did way more bad than it did good this whole time because it's been illegal way longer. And I got in trouble over and over and over and over again. And I don't want to get in trouble again. I got my medical card since was it like 2013, so it keeps me out of trouble now. But I'm still feel scared. I don't know. It's because of being in trouble my whole life from the shit. It feels weird that you can grow and have bud and not get busted.
Buddy, don't feel weird. In the last year, since I've been doing this show, I have taken, shit one time publicly. Because, man, I was actually I live in a small town, 800 less, man. You know, there's a couple of stores, fucking state police posts, or fucking sheriff's office. Yeah. I was fucking at the gas station. The only reason I was there for papers and lottery tickets. And fucking, I had a couple of state boys behind me, and I got my lottery tickets, and then kind of fucking stepped out of line. And somebody was like, "Man, for real, for this day?" I'm like, "Yeah, even though it's legal, I'm still not looking for reasons to be pulled over or fucked with." And then fucking what the other thing was recently. There was another similar instance. Fuck. Damn it, it pisses me off too. Oh, buying dirt. Buying dirt. Same fucking small town, man. On the main drag. On the main drag. I'm like, hey man, and it's like one block over from the sheriff's office. And I'm like, man, I don't know what it is, man. It just makes me nervous fucking loading up fucking. Can I take all this dirt out the back door? You know what I mean? I got a fucking truckload of fucking dirt, man. I'm like, man, this is. And even now I still, man, I still kind of back into where I know where the fence is, a little fence. I back up there right to the gate, and I'm like, do, chuck, 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 chuck. Howdy. I don't know what it is, man, but I do know what it is. It's fucking all the years of that being fearing that fucking having to go to jail, being in
Mm-hmm.
trouble, man. It's
Yeah,
still,
I'm the
still there
Northeast
after too
sales
many
rep for
years.
I'm the Northeast sales rep for Soil King's Big Roots to like try to get the soil into grow stores over here. And like there was an 18 wheeler that pulled up in front of my house, dropped a pallet of like sample soil off, and there's no fucking hiding that. You know what I mean? It's an 18 wheeler going into a residential neighborhood that never happens. It looked so fucking shady. And I know every neighbor was looking out the window looking at it. You know what I mean? They're like, what the fuck is going on over there? And why the hell has he got so much goddamn soil? And you can see the greenhouse popping up over the fence. And I just leave it up every year. I take the cover off though. Uh, I actually have this year I only did 4 plants in my greenhouse, and I filled the whole greenhouse with only 4 plants rather than have like a bunch. So, and I'm gonna have the same yield. I just bushed the fuck out of them. I did a Mendo dope style in the fucking ground and mounds. And the ground, the bigger the pot, the bigger the plant. You put it in the ground, it's the biggest pot you can have. And I have the fucking sweetest pile of compost. I fucking moved here with some of my compost. That's how much I love compost. Just so I can get a jump start on my new pile. And I went like way overboard, and I got so much I got uh there's a lady down the road, she sells alpaca shit. And I thought like they were gonna be small bags, but I ended up getting 3 bags. Yes sir, 3 bags full, and then like 2 big like trash bags full of horse shit. I mixed that all into my compost. I put my tortoises shit in there, and his wood chips when I change his tank out, and like the hay at the bottom of my greenhouse at the end of the season, I'll like put that in there too. And then all composts in. I put lettuce throughout the whole year, like the heads at the bottom, because that's what my tortoise eats. He eats a head of lettuce a day, so the bags come with like 3 a day, at 3. So when he's done with his 3-pack, I put that. So I'm working my compost pile in the middle of the winter and shit, just because I gotta put those things out there. They can't just pile up. I can't just throw them away. So that compost pile is like my fucking my whole thing for outdoors. And I have my buddies come over, and they bring their smart pots and buckets and shit, and they fill it all up. And I'm thinking, you know what? Fuck all this shit. When I put my farm stand out here and put my plants for sale, like the pepper plants and shit like that, I'm also gonna put like the actual finished product out here after harvest season. But I'm also gonna put fucking bags of compost out, putting them in. I'm gonna get like the sandbags just from like online, fill them up with compost to go with your plants, because this shit's like fully amended shit. And I don't reuse my indoor soil. I take like 7-gallon root. I go to 7s indoors, so I get 7-gallon root balls of big roots, which is probably still got good shit in it, but I just throw it right in my compost pile, so it adds up quick. And then I just help people fucking fill up their pots with it, because it's like by then breaking all that root ball in there with all that amended shit, it's fucking delicious. You should see I almost want to eat some of it like Soil King, just try it, but I'm not gonna. I think Soil
like
King
that
said he ate a
video,
piece. Yeah,
the promotion video.
he
They're
ate a
all
piece,
like,
and I was
yeah.
like, "Fuck." I think I might want to eat a piece, because I seen him do it, and I was like, I can't do that. That thing's so full of shit, but it's good though.
Micros are good for you. Take their sides out of that. Definitely on the sides that they can help you. I'm
My wife's
becoming
gonna
on
be
the
getting
good
up in a
side.
couple
What's
minutes. She's gonna be like, "What the fuck are you doing, dude?" I'm pacing around my front lawn. She's gonna, because I got my house cameras wrapped. You know what I mean? She's gonna see me like thinking, "Who the fuck is that? What the fuck is he doing?"
Green fingers shoes? I
Cheers.
appreciate you popping out, man. Okay.
Yeah.
How you doing, man?
Good. How are you guys?
I definitely Miranda Family Farms appreciate the Columbia, man. Everything's going good over here, man. I don't know if you've had a chance to check out some updates or whatever, but it's definitely looking good. All the girls are in flower right now. I was
Oh,
showing
yeah.
off the two studs I got behind me. Spin around. They are behind me. I was showing them off last night, and then Smiley still working on his shit. Them are all the cups that you see up there are all cuts. You know what I mean? Of
Mm-hmm.
each one of the girls there. So if I find that, I know there's already one. The Misfit, as me and Johnny were talking about last night. The last one to pop, shortest girl, stinkiest one in the bunch. Already, asterisk #1 phenol already. But I can't wait to see. She's Loud Pine. She's Loud Pine. I can't wait to see what comes of her. So, and I was actually telling Smiley, since I've got this one, just for like a personal, since I've been wanting the pines for so long and being blessed with a few pine strains, I've got that Xmas strain as well. A couple of nice looking males from it, and a couple, but I'm actually thinking because I've got one male of it that's super piney as well. If I'm gonna dedicate a little bit of space to, a strain, I'm actually thinking about smacking that one to that one to see
Mm-hmm.
if I can get something super piney. And when that happens, if I do that, man, I'll be happy to supply you with you know, some beans of all of the above in case you
Oh,
ever
yeah.
run it or work with whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Appreciate it. Greatly appreciate
Yeah, I still have a couple of Jack Skellington seeds myself. I've never grown that, but just like remember the fucking the description says like violently potent. That's what catches everyone. I've even had people like when I was at events, they're looking at the menu and it says, "What does violently mean?" And I was like, "That means it just gets you fucking fucked up." What the hell you think? You know, like it actually is like it might scare a fucking person somehow, like a rookie person. They're like, "Well, I don't want to get violently fucking whatever." I'm like, "Well, then fucking don't grow it."
Well, that's the thing too. We've been back and forth in conversation on which way we should, cross. You know, the Columbia Mail to the Jack Skellington or the Jack Skellington to Columbia. And from when I talked to Swerve last night, I guess, the way I understood it, not the way I've always understood it from Sub and everybody else, is the male brings the extra THC. So in my mind's eye, basically, if Jack Skellington's already potently strong, it would only make sense to smack that male to the Colombian and make it even stronger, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So, I think, I don't know. To be voted on, but as of now, I think that's the way we should go.
How are you
Jack
gonna? Are you
Skellington
gonna like?
male to Colombian.
Are you gonna save pollen or just like swap cuts? How do you plan on like doing that?
I plan on swapping cuts, one way or another, either getting, a clone of his mail or giving him a
Yeah.
clone of my mail. But yeah, I plan on keeping it either mail in clone form for a minute anyway. Like I said, I may want to mess with it a little bit as far as the pine. If I'm gonna get like pull a tent and start it for breeding purposes, let me just mess with it. Just on that what we talked about. I have aspirations to become any kind of breeder or start producing seeds. But if I'm looking, like I said, if I'm looking for pine and I've been searching for pine for so long, uh, and I've got X and Y, well, it makes
Yeah.
sense to play with it a little bit.
hmm Well, I'm gonna hop off. My phone's gonna die, and my wife's gonna be up in a minute. So, but it was nice getting on. Talk to you guys later. Thank you.
Thank you again, my friend. Always a pleasure. Cheers. Be
Cheers.
safe. Community captain. You guys are all crickets. I dig the shirt, Mr. Green Fingers.
It's fucking
I'm
dope
just,
as fuck.
I'm just sitting out here getting a suntan.
With the cool friend.
Fuck yeah. Even got high with me.
I wonder what
Wow.
happened to Johnny. Maybe did he? His eyes are only partially red.
Actually, that was the tab I fed him.
That would be
So
Is
how
that why
cold
he's
is it
us?
tonight in Michigan tonight there, Eagle? You warm up some?
Just what? Oh yeah, it's a nice 70 here. Unusually, it don't usually get that
Yeah.
warm here in northern Michigan, but it's 70, which means it is 83 in the grow room, which for me is uncomfortable. You know what I mean? If we get it, shake it down to that 55, then I'm back down into the 75 range here. At night, no air conditioning, pushing the APS, HPS, APS. Yeah, I wonder what the fuck that is. Pushing the HPS, which I think is, I said it before and I'll say it again. I think that's pretty fucking good. Not having to use that extra energy for the air conditioning. And 547 extra or ambient CO2 right now. You know what I mean? For running the room and being in here and whatnot. I don't think that's bad. You know, I'll take it. I have taken it for a few years, but we'll see. It's the LED comes, it's harder and harder to properly vent the LEDs. You know what I mean? If the room gets too hot, I believe the only answer for them is not to try to vent the room as much as try to cool the room. So, the more the LEDs come, and if the temperature gets that hot, I may have to at some point bring in the air conditioner and bring in some CO2, and maybe at that point have to eat all my words. But at that point, I will. I'm not afraid to eat my words at that point. Sure.
Now, Eagle, I have to say something. If you do put in an air conditioner and you put in like a mini split, Carla's dad has his compressor and everything downstairs in the basement in a different room. And he kind of did that because during the wintertime, he didn't want to freeze up that compressor outside. So you may want to think about that too if you're going to go the air conditioning route.
Yeah, I agree. Well, hopefully that doesn't come. Hopefully it doesn't come. May just be the same solution that is right now, just keeping them on different schedules instead of. Man, that's another thing. When things get warm here, because and I actually am really liking the schedule. God, it's made things so much easier. Because the room used to run on a day-night schedule, 12 off. You know what I mean? Open, close, open, close. And then at one point, because of the show or whatever, life, I just moved everything to one you know, at night. And it fucking that influx when it got hot like a few weeks ago, I was like, yeah, I can't take it like this with the LEDs not being vented in here. So, you know, I went back to the old method, 12 on, 12 out, 12 off. And that right there made a huge temperature difference right there, man. Not even having to buy or do anything. That made everything. Little things like that.
I couldn't do that out here. It's got fucking 117 today.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
That Captain's pretty hot today too.
out of control.
You guys are pretty used to that shit. That's average though for summertime to do it, isn't that though?
Yeah, I didn't know it was that hot today. I just barely read it. I was like, wait, what? It was that hot? I thought it was just like regular, everyday stuff. It's like the plants don't notice the difference either. They think it's the same shit. They just get bigger. Like, it's crazy. Oh, damn, a little joint.
Yeah, the only difference there is it's just I'm drenched. It's humid. That's the one thing here, but it's a completely different humidity than what we have in Ohio and Michigan. That's for sure.
It's
But
That's been too
yeah,
bad. It's fucking pouring right now. Finally getting that much needed rain, Captain. Oh man, it's so bad. What better time right before the 4th of July? That shit scares me, man. I never really, 4th of July used to be my favorite time of year, but man, moving up here, fucking in all these pine trees and shit, that shit scares me. Seeing what happened to all California and shit. There's been a few close calls up here since I've been up here. It's been last summer, there was two fires 10 miles away from my house. One of them blew the other way, one of them blew towards my way, and at an alarming rate. An alarming rate it came my way, and it was like, holy shit, that shit was scary. Too scary. I'm happy it's the rain though. And the humidity. What you smoking on, Green Fingers?
Last of the orange cookies. those orange cookies, like shake. Just there's still nugs in there. Shit, I just found a whole handful. Fuck, I'm like going through the shake and shit, and I find a bunch of nugs on the other side. Well, it's my luck.
That's
This is
that's a
a
gift.
shake
You gotta look
joint.
at the positive side. That's a gift.
Yeah, it was. I thought I checked the whole thing. I was like, full nugs. I was just going through shake. It's crazy.
all my weed is well, it's ground up bud, but every once in a while, like last night, I was able to find a couple that were, closer to like a 1/3 inch by a 1/3 inch piece of chunk. And it's like, yeah, man, that's a bud. I'm setting that aside.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I grow for seeds, so it's like the same thing. I just grow a bunch of like thousands and thousands of seeds, and then like you look at it and it's like when you find a nug without any seeds, it's like, oh hell yeah. Like I got a bud. Otherwise it's just all gonna turn to shake anyway. And turn it to
Hey,
hash.
I've got
Go
a
ahead.
question. Exactly that with the hash. Since
Mhm.
you do seeds, I have a tendency to rub my plants because when I do seeds, they're going to be seeds. It's not really for bud, and they've basically already been pollinated. And I've got an extra 30 days to go, 45 days or 35 days to go to hit my 90 or 100 days after finishing flowering to mature out my seeds. But I actually rub my hands up my plants and collect the rosin off my hands to make chars with.
Yeah, I've done that once. It was a mess. I didn't know you could get the ball and pull it off. I just like was like rubbing and plant material stuck on my forearms, and yeah, it was a bad idea. I couldn't really smoke much of it, like hairs and
Shave. Yeah, shave
hair,
prior.
cat hair, just like every different hair. Fucking horrible. Yeah, that was a failed one for me.
You know what the
So
best
it's
way to get
now,
that shit off without having to shave your hands?
Oil.
If you didn't, yes, green fingers. Yes.
Mhm.
Wow.
Any
That
kind of
shit
oil
works.
too. It could be like mineral oil or fucking car oil, anything with just that lubricant. WD-40. Yeah.
so it's now just a little bit quarter after 3 p.m. here, getting close to 4:20, and everything is closed down. This place is a ghost town.
I like it. That's
Damn.
how I look here every day though too. So yeah, like there's nobody.
I'd be there fucking just bunch caps.
The blue temple at night lights up blue, and you can actually go in there after dusk, because basically dusk is about 6:30 here. It really starts to turn dark, and those are some really cool pictures that I was able to take that I'll be posting. But yeah, it's nice to be able to go out, but you also have to remember that you have to be home by like 6 or 6:30 or it's dark. So you start your day at 5 a.m., 6 a.m. I see the sunrise a lot.
Yeah, I see
Dude,
the
that's
sunrise
here
every
in
day.
northern Michigan. Sorry about that.
No, I was just saying I see the sunrise every day too. Like, and I watch it go down. But I stay up way too long. I'm awake way too long most of the time. But here we go.
I can't sleep more than an hour and a half, 2 hours at a time, because my back gets me up. I just hurt so much I have to get up and walk around the house for a little bit. Put my head between my knees and just wish it would go away.
Man, Captain, you're talking about the early days, man. I hate that. Man. Up for here, wait, them days are like winter days in northern Michigan, man. Dark at 4:30. Everything's like, everything's so fucking far apart. Like you say, if you don't get up in the early day, you get up around noon and it's snowing and shit, and I don't like to travel, if it gets too dark, so like you said, it's 6 o'clock, man, no matter lockdown or not, things like in the winter, pure dark, things being 10, 15 miles apart, you know what I mean? Cold as fuck. I don't want to be broken down in the fucking dark, cold, fucking, stuck in the ditch or not, something like that. Fucking yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's fucking far as getting things done, getting early like that. I didn't realize it got that dark that early there. This time of year though.
Oh yeah. April 1st, actually. I should post. I'm having a little trouble learning how to post to Instagram. But once I figure it out, I've got some night shots that I've taken over the past couple weeks, especially the other night with that moon. That moon was like a sun here. when it came out from behind the clouds. It stays quite, I would almost call it like a twilight, kind of like what Buddha Boy goes with through up in that upper part of the world he lives in. It's kind of like the opposite, but it's just a twilight. And starting April 1st, everything goes back in a vegetative state, even though there's only an hour and a half time difference. Those fruit trees in my front yard are constantly producing fruit right now. There's small little fruit growing on it, and I'm picking ripe fruit off of it.
So what do you say happened to
Jealous.
this thing? This is supposed to be cannabis. What the hell is that? Look at that.
Is it like cabbage leaf there, kind of?
I have no idea what it is. I know I planted cannabis. It was all weed, but it don't look like no weed.
Looks
The
Like
like
new
it's
one,
freak
just one on
show.
the leaf, just one instead of two right there, like it's lopsided. Give it a minute. Let's see what happens to it. Here we guys go 420. Cheers, guys. Here comes the dab song.
Ep428, everybody.
happy 420. Cheers.
Holy.
Oh, what's my
Well, guys, after the dab song, I am gonna have to pull the plug, man. I was gonna transplant while we chatted, but man, it's always so hard for me to like walk away from the camera. I don't know why. Like do shit in the background. I feel so guilty. Like, I don't. It's just, I feel like a host. Like same thing. Like inviting somebody to your house and just like not being there. You know what I mean? Just being in the other room, talking on the phone the whole time you got your guests on. Shit, just I don't know. I can't do it. But I got transplant to do myself. I gotta do some oat pot, some girls to see the background there. But I do appreciate you guys' fucking time, that's for sure. I don't know if I got a guest tonight. I said that earlier. I gotta look in the book, see if I've got a guest for tonight. I believe I've shot it out to 2 people. But if not, I think I may do an early wormhole for the Tuesday night warm up for the organic takeover. I know I got a guest Thursday and ABC, of course. People online for the weekend. Not sure about I gotta get a new daily planner, guys. My fucking planners. I've been meaning to take that trip the last few days to the other side of the lake, grabbing a planner, but it's busy here at the house. Grateful for you guys popping in. Grateful for that beautiful tour of the White Temple there, Captain 420. Thank you for bringing a little culture to the show.
I'm glad you all enjoyed it. I enjoyed giving you this little slice of heaven I like to call home. Well, for a little bit longer, I guess. But I did sign another year's lease at $1,500, so I have a house for another year.
good thing?
I'm gonna
That's
sign
bad,
off
though.
here. Everybody have a good one. I have $1,500 a year for a 3-bedroom house that, you know, if I really wanted to do something, I could make a ton of money in. Yeah.
That's awesome.
But
That's awesome.
you know, I found a deal, yeah, for that. And that's why it's easy for me to be able to come home and visit Dad for a year and actually just lock everything up because it's only $1,500. You know, I pay that more in a storage unit back in the States.
Dang, that's crazy.
But peace out, everybody. Chat. It was great, even though I couldn't see you tonight. I'll catch you sometime on a rewind. Peace out, people.
Have a good day, Cap.
Thank you.
All right, you go. I'm next. I'm the only person. See you next time. Have a good night.
You
I
too,
gotta
my
get
friend.
transplanted too, so I'm in the same boat you're in. I gotta transplant those babies. All my babies gotta go. Got almost 90 of them. So
Get
yeah.
done, brother.
Yeah.
Get her done. Thank you, my friend. I'll hopefully see you tomorrow. If not
Yeah.
on the show, in chat. Right?
No, I'll be here. I'll be here if you're here.
Yes, sir. I'll be here.
All right, man.
Have a good
Bye,
one, my
chat.
friend.
Everybody. Love you guys. Peace.
Take care, brother. All right, guys, that does end this episode 428. You guys know the routine. Let's get these shout outs done and out of the way. Be grateful. Always be grateful. I don't know. I'm sure a few of you guys absolutely think I'm fucking nuts doing this night after night, but it may be. But I really believe doing them night after night gives me the opportunity to have some awesome guests, keep you guys coming. It is what it is. Here we go. Let's get some music going. Get these headphones off because I don't fucking need them no more. No more, no more. Of course, there is a YouTube commercial. Why would there be a YouTube commercial? Why wouldn't there be a YouTube commercial? What we got here? Skip ad, of course. Here we go. Can't find my way home. I can't. I am home with you guys right here. And hopefully someday in person. Well, there we go. Who's keeping track tonight? 426 my time. Let me clear my throat. Let the music pause. Why not pause right now? Some cool, decent take. Baba Law 710, Scarecrow 420, Green Dumb Bum, Christina MG89, Unplugged 705, Medical McGullicuddy, Rick T, the Rebel of the 9G207, Fabian Salinas, Dave's not here, Tom Spook, Greg Walker, Mendo Dope, T Dog, Dung Beetle, Red Eye Jedi Grows, Mother Nature, Justin Conway, Duckweed, Run Boy 7426, Justin Goodard, Strongman, Okie Grower 75, Corey Treble, Michael Wallace, Mole Vision 420, Who's Your Cat Daddy, Taco Don Slug, Rick S, In the Bushes 1827, James Siemens, Kevin Hahn, World's Last Hope, Pat's Fan 420, Bio Mentor, Dirt Road Dude, Kanashiva, Jose Ramirez, Red Eye Rustler, Dab Goblin, Dr. Buzz, Lightyear, Acetone, Septen, Cook, Kenny Queen Genetics, Abby Tanaze, Fumdor, Dirtman Dan, Keith of Black Sales, Mr. Bolsell, Zen Premium Gardens, Ross Bob, Ross and Jeff. Of course, that is the EO crew Thursdays at 9. Soiled root, small tubes, jeez. Tyler, Fossy Buds, North Michigan Micro, Ouija Buds, Dub T Roy, Big Jar Rose, JC, Modern Genetics, SoCal Weedner, John Last, PPG 15, Green County Grower, CJ Apple, Perfectly Imperfected, Dollar T Grower, T1 Productions, Thank Grower, DOA Grow Meds, Miss Nudie, I Grew Some, Johnny Candace Seed, Nutrient Shootout, Snotty Nicky, Zoe and Slammer, NNY, Pixel Monkey, St. Bernard's Observation Booth, Clover 420, High Spy, Aldridge 25, Madam T, Stu Moo, Mo Grower, Decanic Crate, Loki Grows, Cess, This Guy, Burton 7979, Polish Hammer, Midwest Outlaws 31, Voodoo Ultras, Fresno Nerds, Cali Connection, Wolverine Grown, Big Jar Grows, Jimmy One for Life, Laid, Wayback Farmer, D Block, MMP Nations, Creations, Amber Lalana, Psychedelic Warlock, Artist LD, Sir Sticky Rob, Big Day 420, Brent Window, Big Ed 1961, Manawana G3, The Green Click, JK, Triple G, Mr. Sprinkler, Brittany and Tyler Teasley, Hope Farms, Lisa G, John, B2 Crazy for You, BG, WG 420, Dr. Budswell, Purple Thumb OG, Arthro, that's video, Arthro, Just Face 420, Beach Coast Grower 420, Sir How, Trey Malone, Keep It Real, Heckerton 420, Zeb Zeppelin, Audits Everywhere, BTW Grows, Bingus, Green Puffin Man, Eggs, Wicked Chef, Chef Life, School of Crop, Cause I Love It, Green Mountain Grower, Southwest Okie, Real 100, 212, 12, Andy Moran, Family Farms, Page Farms, Meow Flower, Ryan Henderson, Green 13, New About Wins, Kingdom Lacquer, Pine, Sandra, Michigan Native, Mary Jane Med Gardens, Dreamer 77, Double D, Bad Bunny Nutrients, Mr. Green Pots, Mr. Green Nugs, from 619 to 664, Spaniard, Kruger Jones, Grow Pop G Grows, Raz Amy, Joe Grows, Cast, the Grow From Your Heart podcast, Lily Luna, the Green Men Flock, Lost Art, Mr. No One, LG 420, Giant Mike, Prometheus Oil, Jason Eyestone, Pete Wynn, Dave Colby, rather, Dave Colby, Mason 662, Scroggy McScroggerton, The Goddess Grows, Kaylee, Chad Brad, Family Farms, Polly P. Viord, Kevin Jodry, Mike Concho, Jay Huggins, UDA, Green Tree Hunter, Kush Cloud, Joshua Steensland, Organic Home Buds, Warren Nelson, Cam Wood, Maine Mystic, Show Love, Always Kelly Stone, Texas OG, Chuck Norris, Sarge S. Claire Fresno, Happy Guy, Dan the Indoor Man, Gross Homies, Hamilton, Smoke, Keystone, Canada Flag, PA, Big High 710, Eugene Greenleafs, Ape Juice, Hustle, Fred Don, Carlos. There we go. North Arizona Beer Row 420, No Salad, Jesse White, Scott Stain, Yenny, Introvert, Genetics, Loso J, Vixen Robin, Mr. Killer 8, Mo, James Buttercream, C Dub from NorCal, The Pharmacy Seed Bag, Deadhead, Smoky 616, Curtis Mahan, Matt Myron, Morte, Rick Heyman, Stephanie Dorr, Antenna Seeds, Mike Rubel, Drew Bear 420, Maxi 751, Lawrence Gonzalez, Slow to Get Up, Stu Move, Popco 719, Bake with Shake, Baby Old Smoke, PWC Grown Buds, Laura Wash, Mr. Weed Blunt, Old School Grower, Chad Westport, Alto Braun, Florida Nugs, My Little Piece of Heaven, Pungent Sound Seeds, Goliath Grower, Richard T was in the house tonight. Pretty wannabe, Mr. Soul Food Spectrum Gone God, Lori Henson, Real 2,000 Years of Tradition, Mr. D Conley, Pimp Jam, McBody Face, Show Me Sasquatch, Fuck Google and You, I'm Going Well, Canadian Restore, Four Dirt Farm, Paul Wright, Zeffner, Humble Farms, Tannery Farm, Seldom Seen, Oak Park Gardens, Hell 9782, Skunky Packs, Martial Artist 2012, Microslave Hefner, Danny McDizzle, Medically Fit, KGB, Robert, Mr. Green Figures, motherfucking Thomas. Skip this damn fucking commercial. Damn. Rancho Costa Plenty, Mike E. Balls, Andrew Chaplin, Bobby Lynn Meads, Trench Digger, Mr. Mac, Tonya Lake, Bologna, Bill S. Sweet Peas, Tater Delicious, Minty, Country Roots, Huron, Fire Genetics, Earth Creeper, Big Ray 420, Teeny 101, Buds and Hazard, Mr. Club 14, Bearded B-Man Farm 616, All Up North, Max Groom and Ruby. Timothy McKimmons, Neo, Justin Beans, Chronic 88, Fat Belly, Real, Jump for Steel, Kimbus 03, Turk Farmer, Shannon Stevens, Carlitos, Latinos, Gator Country, Mr. Speed, Wolfstein, Firestar, Wally Wookie, The Goddess Grows, Rasta Bob, White Feather Grows, Burning Shrooms, Tone Grows, Dank, The Caveman Grows, BX Gunner, Smith, Dude, New Grows, Sean McCann, Jay Monks, Dank Agenda, Wild Wild Cannon Grow, Fall Dog, Huron, Cannabis Council, Alyssa Paris, Rock Fam, Justice Mick, 420, Ben, Fresh Grow, Thriving Herbs, High Boy. Your mailman grows, we be growing, Australian growing. Love for the plant, Argo American, Smart Poker, Unfrozen, Caveman, Hawaii's Highest, Surfcraft, Micro Goon, Jeff Lowenfels, Mobius, Grows, Dane, Brownies, Dan D, Elliot Harkins, Mystic Flavor, The Foraging Gardener, Overwater, Overkill, Seattle, Steve, Shadow Warrior, Valley Green, 514, Media Jensen, Oz Indica, Dr. MJ, Coco, Brandon Russ, Matthew Gates, D's Bags, Drone Star, Shotgun Willie, Dank Yoda, Jay Simmons, Churro Rose, Clackamas, Scoop DJ, Conley, Aaron the Grower, late 1978, Michigan Grow Buds, Delta 9, Jay McDaniels, Clackamas 420, Stinky Coolest, Dylan, it's time for a PFC Farms, Husky Garden, Sungrown 707, J8 Drones, J420, Cascadian Grows, Tito's McGee, Four Plants A, Weedworks, Captain Scrog, Skunky Buds, Hans Warrior, Jackie Young, Terry Lee Live, McGaster Tempe, Annie M, D Urge, Green Jr., Leon from All Purpose Plus, Green Goose, 11 Smiles 11, Bendu Buds, Michael Rosset Grow, 311 mix up, Kindred Grows, Evergreen Haze, G's Friend Tree, MMJ, Matt S, Save Ball, Dragonfly B, Justin Meds, Travis Wells, Lucky Mike, Seattle Chronic Seeds, King Chronic, Titan from Blessed Coast Seed, Django Gas, Vassal for Life, John Smith, Tommy Tricos, Bob King, Raz, Pop Little, Slow Roll, Spiky Pollock, Oscar Green Jr., Matt Steelbird, Indoor 11, Stephanie B, Shark Pulley 99 Shark Pulley 989, Bon Bron, Sovereign Garden, Stoner Nation 420, Joe Y, Bugs 1313, Grower Painted Lady, Frank Boo, Jay Myers, Submit, the chat, Mr. Manny D, Bag Seed, Dr. GGC, Jeff, Dr. Shredder, or Shredder 911, no doctor. Dutch Grove 420, Scallywag 420, Skillbo 1, Medgrower 1, Empire Breeding Cove, Crowley, Lost Leaf, Liam Mass, Danny Danko, B Bear 7, Allie Noble, CK, Tom Trinidad, Looney Jester, Smoking with Small Town, Tim S, Mr. Lazy, Raptor Grows, Rob, Automation is Freedom, Robert Hazelton, Jordan Michigan, Corey, Don't Tap Farms, Mr. Green Thumb 420, 808 Rooting Prospects, the Cannon Bus Driver, 8 in Life, Kenny 710, Operation Grow, T Ben, Rude Nut 619, Dr. Scrambles, VB Moonrocks, GHF Double J, Bio Green, Stealth Grower, Hanky Stanky 420 OG, KP, Ganja Nana, Your Mom, Georgia Joe, Roy Rodriguez, Be Growing, Nature's Best Nugs, Killer Bee Grows, Ganja Wizard, Husky Gardens, Nut Tree 420, Dr. Ooh Soul Life, Bully 4 Life, the Jeff Rose 420 69, Viva 698, the Dr. Franklin Booty. Goddamn, I make Ted's tests. The Riff and Fat Boy, Jack Greenstock, 420, 420, Boom Farms, Charlie Farms, 420, Aldridge, 25, Smileys, Gardens, you missed again tonight, JD's missed these nuts, Smoking Grove, Frazier, Rokoski, Twisted Roots, Faded Farm, 420, Jeff Borowski, Genetic Memory Farms, Involved, 420, Cameron, Mr. Bagsy, Joe Carter, Mystic Marks, Mr. Grower, Ginger Snaps, DTE, Rose, Rick Wolf, DLP 2372, Ned Denver, Mike Denver, Sergeant Pep 420, Cannon Trooper, Woo, Black Cat 420, light up again, Tim, UKSIF 420, Buddha Boy, Devin Shipwreck, Medical MJ, Bugsville USA, Resurrection Prophet, Chris Martinez, Saint Man 420, Dank Man Dan, Red Set of Farms, Good Life, Joni Bell, Teacher B, Most Hated Grower, the Major General 420, Army, the American one, W Digger 714, Jarate, Skinio, Synetics, Mountain Skies, ready to hit that hot fire. Chris Mertz, Ian, Save Robbie, Sergeant Live, Hep Fake Cam, Finger Lakes Finance, Ridge Patch, Dozer Moons, Other BT Grower, Choose Medical, Jared Bear, Plus One, Mushroom, Secret City, Pioneers, My Little Tent, 2042, Spacewalker, Christian 2, Multi T, Barrington, Heart and Soul, Homegrown, Mike B, T. Dwayne, East Coast Will, Heidi Day, Galactic Gardens, John Smith, Elliptis, My Natural Farms, Pacific Northwest Seeds, Ross Kyle Paul, Lemon Hoko Trench, Rita's Juicy Life, 420, Grantman, Numeric Balance, Sammy Sizzle, 81, 9 Inch Colas, Chris Moe, DK Trades, Vision Creator, Guru, the Kyber, Cannon Nation, JJ Wire, Wob Wobby, Sean Bins, Rescue Ready, Roadside LLC, Notorious Snugs, Magma Seeds, Father and Son Trimming Tutorials, Dub T Dank, Jose Ramirez, or Jose Martin Perez, I'm sorry, Jose, Doggo the Hut, 420, Buck, Chiba Man, GR420, Community Videos, Detroit River Rat, Luis Garcia, Michael P, AJ Everyday, Captain Bought Cheddar Bob 13. Where you been? Maine 420 Medgrower, Cookies, Scoop J Kendricks, In for the Grill, Sally Mantels, Adam Skinkin, Chanel Simpson, One Smoke Away, Ganja, Roach, Kazoo, Aaron Burden Shrooms, Meister, Lincoln, Stinking Angel Studios, MG, the 420 Grow Tent, Paul, Diella, John Fleming, Dankovich, Fibro, Faller, Polly, Free, Seldom Seen, Elevated, Lenny, Organic, Sunman, Chiba Sunny, Jeff Popalik, Ricardo Sosa, Dan J, Earth Friendly Farming, Candy Forest Farmer, Fuck All That Beef, the Misfit Grower, Jason Line 512, Snake Eyes, Northern 4466, Jason Greystone, Sony Baker MD, Stony Creek, Russ Sonic, Fringe Dweller, Tarzan, Superman, Old Man Hermit Hash, Freebird, Mo Grower, Matty Gar, Simple Man, Survivor One Time, Tim Blake, Ghost Golf Coast Chronic, Stink Fat, Harley Grower, Jet God, Steve Collins, Todd Kendricks, Property Maintenance, Sharpie, Island Hayes, Scuba Steve Speaks, J.R. Ream, Brandy K, Steve Collins, TCDR, Claire Killian, Wardrobe, Army, Randy Grande, Pip 1000, Ace, Boo 3223, Wake Up, Captain Freedom Bee, Puffer Smiles, 15 Digit, Michigan Ganja, Mooch, Hash, Fred G, Super, Bob, Broski 808, Weekend at Bernie's, K-Bag, Justin Station, Strong, Style, Organic, Zippy, iMedic 31, Honesty, K-Hal, Me All, Flower, Brent Book, Todd Kendricks, Newts, K&T, Chris D, Truth Stream, Folk Times, Phone, Natty Dread, Barbara Matthews, Ancient Soul, Roan, Kevin Jiu-Jitsu, Kenna Health and Happiness, Berserk 215, Collab, Low Cut, Edward Trendy, Mo Manic, Med, Raz Benchy, Helen, Huge Janus, James T, Atomic Spoon, Miss Jill, Big Daddy, LT Gardens, Big High Flyer 420, Lobster Brush Bro, Mother Tree Maine, Red Pill, Yo Boy, Roy Boy, Aesthetic, Shannon Gibson, Ruhan, Rick W, Comfortably Numb, One Smoke Away, The 840 Show, Richard Lamb again, Red Pill 710, why not? 710 Pursue, K Rolling, Worthy Buzz, Logan Man 81, Oil and Flower Podcast, The Entourage Effect, Warren Dixon, Pink Lady Luck, El Mondo 420, surrounded by Keith Flowery Farms, Fringe Dweller, Single Father's Happiness Without Guilt, Richard Forbes, David, Promenta, B4P Funk, Nick T, John Reese. This fucking commercial in the background. What about Bob Prispanti, Daniel Bergman, Green Puffin Man, B. Doug Lee, James Chung, Sarge Groves 818, John Wayne, Carolina Root, Sister Golden Hair, Deanna, El Dangarino, KNF, Gardens, Blank 1032's one, Only Feet, Farmer James, Crypto Dope, Richard Lamb, HIP Grower, Matt Javine, Dan Marino, Chronic Wonder, Sunrise Grow, Top Floor Genetics, Mobile Vision 420, K2 Cannabis, Jesse Fisher, My Dog Nelia, Rooster, Alex Hardy, Hardy Gear, Many Cropper, Daniel Gross Photos, Mitten Grown Med, Sunrise Grows, Alex, Lexi, Brittany, and Koo, my big girls. I don't know how I fucked that. No Limit 916, Rubber Toad, Alchemist, and Canada Soul, Born Addiction, Rouse, Joe, Alex D, Dirty Orc Catfish, High Power, Thunder Dan, Propagation Station, John McDaniels, Lisa Marie, Sarge Gross, Blaze Daily, Fried Pepper, Perpetual, Evil, Proud Warrior, Sales Spots for You, Frank Asada, The Dink, Duchess, Kino, Kelly, Maxwell, Captain 420. Thank you for the view tonight. Sing Fat, What About Bob, Hill Juster, Pop Shrooms, John Gorski, Jen Doe, Dungeon Gangsta, THC4, PTSD, T Barrington, Honcho, Grown, Swamp Cat, Claro, Cattle, Binka, Besta, Because, Jen Doe, Mr. Randy D, Canifari, Bo, 20 AB Norma, Franklin Guerrero, Bearfeed, J Brent 74, CK, Brown Guy 420, Pachyderm 420, Burning Tree Mains, EA, Great Sun, Grow 207, Hydro Daily, Hemp with JG, Jamie Green, Supreme Great, Sony Rockefeller, Caveman Cannabis. Something tells me I still got that wrong. Groove City Synthetics, Midnight Roots, Dead Cynic Knuckles, Mr. Michael P. Polly Be Quick, Be Nimble, Kid Bud Kilowatts, Mr. Michael D. 4889, Disbanded Brothers, Basilia Man, Joseph, Race, Medicine RX, Keith and Chief, Hydro Daily, Concerned American, Cannabis 41, Freedom of Speech, Dr. Joyce Worth, Trees, Mr. Ganja Sudoku, 710 is all upside down, Jesse Stevenson, Victoria, What About Bob, Skate Grid Garden, Gus Groves, Slick Rick 8, Dog Pounds, David, St. Louis, Amu Watts, Gosh Dang Yeti, Ed Brand, MN Grown, Uncle Elmer, Off Grid Church, Christopher 54, Last Predator, Matthew SoCal, Sue Illinois Man Beater, Jake Proof, Dark Horse Genetics, Stoner Duel, Joel and Jen from North Star Genetics, Caroline, get it right, Mr. Sir. Mr. N Cry PTA B13 Lil Beyond Brood Beyond Perfection XX Elite GPXX Uncle Stoner Crispy Treat Kitchen Growers Paradise LED Grown Garden. Yeah, I didn't fuck that one. Iceni Clan Decoy Bacon Mr. Scotto Fresh Baked One Jay Allen Big Bob Grows Jolly Canna Australian Grown Again. Why not? Yucca 420 Garden Daniel Phil Nowhere Man, Selling, Sally, See It Silly, Seashells. I'm just gonna keep it on there just because you guys fucking Mike, Steve, Mr. 62, Mr. 562, Ganja, Dave's Chrysler, Green Ghost Genetics, Zen, Zolo, B. Benson, Astro Charlie, Sativa Smurf, 4GTC. Hey! Dr. Bush Doctor, that is, and last but never least, Weedus 207. You guys know the deal. Please do something nice for somebody. Oh, that was short version. Let's try that over. This is the end of your day, your journey. Please get some rest. This is the beginning of your day. Please have a great day. Moreover, try to do something nice for somebody. Random acts of kindness do save lives. Purple Thumb OG, it's always nice to see you in chat. Have a good day, brother. Same to you, Miss Westport, Slurhow. Slurhow's been there for a while. Cheers to you. Much respect. Have a great day. Random acts of kindness do save lives. Compliments, sessions, phone calls. Help out to the car. You need it. Rides. Everything counts. Have a great day, you guys. Have an amazing Tuesday. I'll see you tonight, 11:30, with or without a guest. Have a great day. I am out of here.